Coming up on Tech Tonight, Michael Phelps has been arrested.
And there has been a rise in Hokie basketball ticket sales. Find out the details next.
Hi, welcome to Tech Tonight. I'm Bailey Engel.
And I'm Rachel Van Meter. Screening is increasing at U.S. airports due to the Ebola outbreak. However, it's challenging for specialists to detect it since many passengers are arriving to the U.S. on connecting flights rather than directly from Ebola-affected areas. Thomas Eric Duncan has been exposed to Ebola and was diagnosed in Dallas, Texas. A blood test conducted Tuesday confirmed he has Ebola and appears to be in critical condition. He is the only patient to have developed Ebola in the United States. Family members and about 50 other people that Duncan came into contact with are under supervision and are monitored for 20 days from their last contact with him. If any of these people get a fever, they will undergo isolation. According to Dr. Tom Friedman, this process is how you stop Ebola in its tracks. He is confident that there won't be a large number of cases.
ISIS's reign of terror continues as inside sources say that the militant group is close to seizing Kobani, Syria, near the Turkish border. Kobani's position as a border town has made it the primary target for ISIS. The organization wants to claim all land between their self-proclaimed capital in Raqqa, Syria, all the way to Turkey. Many Kurdish fighters defending Kobani were forced to retreat after a series of ISIS sniper attacks. Fighting between the Kurds and ISIS has resulted in over 100 deaths so far.
Joshua Lee Garrison pleaded guilty today to stabbing his brother in the leg and killing his brother's dog. The incident occurred at his brother's house in Blacksburg on December 7th. Garrison went over to his brother and sister-in-law's house asking for a Bible. According to Valerie Garrison, Joshua's sister-in-law, he read the book for about an hour and then started screaming scripture at the couple. He then took a knife out of the kitchen and advanced to the couple and stabbed his brother. Valerie was able to grab the knife and escape the house and run to her neighbor's home for help. Garrison was convicted in Montgomery Circuit Court to torturing an animal to cause death, malicious wounding, and a misdemeanor assault and battery. Garrison will serve a total of 3 years and 2 months in prison.
The off-season hire of head coach Buzz Williams has been a profitable move so far. Hokies basketball student season ticket sales have gone up 12% compared to last year. Virginia Tech Athletic Director Whit Babcock hired Williams back on March 21st after firing former head coach James Johnson. Williams and his coaching staff, as well as his athletes, have been very visible in the New River Valley community since his hire, which could attribute to the increase in sales. The Hokies' first game is on November 14th against Maryland.
The Roanoke City Council is looking to make changes by banning the use of questioning if one has a criminal record on job applications. This effort has gained momentum all over the country in the last 2 years. Virginia especially is becoming active with the changes. 10 city governments in Virginia have chosen to ban the question from job applications. Ex-offenders feel discriminated by employers for not giving them a chance to change their lives. However, many believe it is a safe process that hiring practices must do. The Roanoke City Council plans to meet at 2 p.m. Thursday at the City Hall. The proposal will only take effect on city government hiring if approved.
Acclaimed actor and director Ben Affleck and political comedian Bill Maher, as well as author Sam Harris, verbally duked it out in a debate over Islam last Friday. Affleck appeared as a guest on Maher's show to promote his new movie Gone Girl, when he reacted angrily to Maher's and Harris's claims that Islam has exhibited itself as a widespread violent religion. Affleck rebuked and called their ideas on the faith gross and racist, and added that the vast majority of Muslims are not fundamentalists. Maher's next show will air Friday, October 10th, where he is expected to comment on the events of the Affleck episode.
18-time Olympic gold medalist Michael Phelps was arrested early Tuesday in Baltimore for a DUI. This is Phelps' second arrest on charge for drinking and driving. Police pulled him over on southbound Interstate 395 at 1:40 a.m. for traveling 85 in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. According to officials, his blood alcohol reached twice as the legal limit in Maryland. Phelps tweeted Sunday morning, "I'm going to take some time to attend a program that will provide the help I need to better understand myself." Phelps faces his first court date November 1st with the possibility of receiving up to 1 year in jail, a $1,000 fine, and a 6-month suspended driver's license. He has not yet announced whether he will compete in the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympics. Stay tuned for your entertainment news.
And coming up on Tech Tonight, I'm going to tell you about News Engagement Day and how students are getting involved.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Miller.
And I'm Carly Gillespie with your entertainment news.
The Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, is one of the most talked about women all around the world. Middleton, who has been dealing with hyperemesis gravidarum, hasn't been in the spotlight since she announced her second pregnancy. Experts say that it will take more than 16 weeks to recover from the condition, so she will be out of the public eye until that time. Middleton has been staying with her mother and family because that is where she feels most comfortable. She is getting good help from her family, and sources say she is taking it day by day. Our thoughts and prayers are with Kate and the rest of the royal family during this difficult time. We can only hope that the Duchess of Cambridge gets well soon.
It looks like Jersey Shore star Mike Sorrentino may have a new situation on his hands. The reality TV star is rumored to be engaged to former college sweetheart Lauren Pesci. The rumors started when Sorrentino's lawyer, who is handling his tax fraud case, sent a request to a judge to delay his arraignment due to the fact that, quote, Mr. Sorrentino and his fiancée are contracted to appear as participants in a reality TV program of Marriage Boot Camp, end quote. Pesci and Sorrentino rekindled their relationship after he sobered up following his crazy days on MTV's hit show Jersey Shore. If wedding bells are indeed in the near future, we wish the happy couple the best.
After pleading guilty to mail, wire, and bankruptcy fraud, Real Housewife of New Jersey, Teresa Giudice, was sentenced to 15 months in prison. The reality television star is treating business as usual as she continues to show up for taping the show. Though she is present, sources say that Giudice is not doing well. She has been trying to keep a low profile ever since the news of her husband being sentenced for a little over 3 years in prison. Because the couple has 3 children, their sentences are staggered so the children will always have a parent present. After taping the season finale on Sunday, host Andy Cohen told People it was very emotional. Giudice promises to remain committed to the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
3, 2. Hot Hollywood couple Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis are now the proud parents of a baby girl. The bundle of joy arrived late Tuesday night on September 30th at the Los Angeles Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Social media fanatic Kutcher took to Facebook to reveal the baby's name, Wyatt Isabel Kutcher. Now that we know the name, the world is painfully waiting for a picture of the newborn. But rather than releasing one photo, Kutcher is keeping us all on our toes. The actor posted 8 pictures of different babies on his website, aplus.com, and says that one of the 8 photos is of his own baby girl. We may not know which adorable baby is theirs, but with the gene pool Wyatt has, she certainly will be gorgeous.
Keeping a steady weight is difficult the majority of the time, but adding pregnancy into the mix definitely poses a challenge. New mommy Sierra has no issue showing off her post-baby body just 4 months after delivering 9 pounds, 10 ounces son, future Zahir. The 28-year-old singer proudly posted photos of herself to Instagram while wearing a black sweater, bra, and Calvin Klein underwear. Shedding the 60 pounds, Sierra feels as though she can do anything. She told People magazine that she feels like she can conquer the world. Sierra is working on being the best mom that she can be while still focusing on her career. It will be exciting to see what other amazing things will come in the next months from Sierra.
Longtime Bachelor George Clooney is officially off the market. The Oscar-winning actor and British-Lebanese lawyer Amal Alamuddin wed on September 7th in the beautiful city of Venice, Italy. According to People magazine, the romantic Venetian wedding has a price tag of $1.6 million. Alamuddin wore a one-of-a-kind Oscar de la Renta dress, and Clooney sported an Armani tux. The star-studded affair lasted 3 days, and it has been learned that the newlyweds are honeymooning in the exotic Indian Ocean archipelago of Seychelles. Congrats to the happy couple.
Hi, I'm Megan Gray with Tech Tonight, and today is News Engagement Day. I'm outside Squire Student Center with the PRSSA organization to help spread news awareness among college students.
We're the Public Relations Student Society of America, and we're the Virginia Tech chapter of this essentially like nationwide organization. What we do is we just bring together a lot of communication students and get to show them what it's like really like to actually do a lot of public relations work in the real world. Like we actually have real clients and real activities that we do to help them kind of get them ready for all their classes and for an internship or a real life job.
PRSSA helped Virginia Tech to get involved in the first ever National News Engagement Day. They passed around newspapers and candy in celebration of the event.
News Engagement Day is just to educate college students around the nation and try to get them more involved, getting educated about local news and national news, and even to the point of global news too.
Students need to be aware of what's going on in the world today, and with multimedia and journalism, it can bring the news to them with Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, Pinterest. It's a really good way for them to stay involved, to know the current events, because once they graduate, they're going to need to find a job, and it's important to know what's going on and how it affects their lives and their employers and their companies that they may work for.
Remember to stay updated with news, keep checking your social media, read your local newspaper, and keep watching Tech Tonight. Outside Squire Student Center, I'm Megan Gray, Tech Tonight.
Stay tuned for your sports news.
The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto-sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
Congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now.
Well, have you tried saving?
Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Hey, Mom. I got the job.
You've got the job. Welcome aboard.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Donate to Goodwill. Help provide job training in your community.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course.
Do your part. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank today.
Hi, I'm Andrew Roja.
And I'm Lexi Johnson with your sports news. Sunday's matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Denver Broncos was one to remember. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter, Peyton Manning threw his 500th career touchdown pass to Julius Thomas. The successful pass made Manning the second player in NFL history to throw 500 career touchdown passes. Manning is just under the current record holder, Brett Favre, who has 508. Later on in the game, Manning threw another, leaving him with 501 touchdown passes. Manning has played 244 games in his NFL career. Since signing with the Broncos before the start of the 2012 season, this is his 101st touchdown pass. Before his season ended with the Indianapolis Colts, he had thrown 399 touchdowns.
Florida Gators quarterback Treon Harris was suspended from the team indefinitely following reports that the University of Florida Police Department is investigating him for sexual assault. On Saturday, Harris took over the starting quarterback position from struggling starter Jeff Driscoll and led the Gators to a come-from-behind victory over Tennessee. The next day, early Sunday morning, the alleged incident occurred between Harris and a female student on campus. On Monday, team officials acted swiftly after being notified of the incident, suspending their new starting quarterback from all team activities until the investigation's completion. Harris's attorney, Huntley Johnson, said in a statement that he is hopeful that Harris will never see any jail time. No charges have currently been filed.
Many may know the tragedy that hit Cincinnati Bengals defensive tackle Devin Still earlier this year. His daughter, Leah Still, was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma. This past Sunday, when the Bengals faced the New England Patriots, the Patriots cheerleaders wore Still's number 75 jersey in honor of Leah and her battle. In other efforts to support Leah and other cancer patients, the Bengals announced that the proceeds from sales of Still's jersey will be given to Cincinnati's Children's Hospital to support pediatric cancer research. Still's jersey is on sale on the team's website for $100 apiece.
The Jacksonville Jaguars have apologized after their mascot, Jackson DeVille, created a sign that read "Towels carry Ebola" last Sunday. The ill-timed attempt at humor was meant to mock the terrible towel of the Pittsburgh Steelers, who the Jaguars were playing against. Instead, pictures of the sign immediately went viral and drew offense from a lot of fans. Fear of the virus continues to grow since the first case in U.S. soil was confirmed in Dallas on September 30th. Jaguars team president Mark Lamping noted in his apology that the mascot acted without team approval when he created the inappropriate sign. He also added that any discipline from the incident would be handled in-house. The Jaguars play the Tennessee Titans this Sunday in Tennessee, though it doesn't appear that Jackson will be making the trip.
In March, the NFL signed a contract with Bose, making them the official headphones of the NFL. However, now the contract forbids players from wearing Beats by Dre electronic headphones. The players aren't allowed to wear the headphones while on camera. The restrictions also include preseason training camps, practice, game day, post-game interviews, and 90 minutes after the game. Few can forget the two stars Richard Sherman and Colin Kaepernick, who are featured in Beats by Dre commercials. Many wonder what will come of the stars' conflict of interest between the two multi-million-dollar brands.
We turn now to baseball as the American League Championship Series begins this weekend. The Baltimore Orioles will be heading to the ALCS for the first time since 1997 after defeating the Detroit Tigers last Sunday. Orioles designated hitter Nelson Cruz blasted a 2-run home run in the 6th inning that proved to be the difference as the O's finished off the 3-game sweep of the Tigers. Their ALCS opponents, the Kansas City Royals, advanced in dominant fashion with an 8-3 victory over the Los Angeles Angels. The Royals have had an even worse postseason drought of their own. The last time they made the playoffs was in 1985 when George Brett led them to a World Series title. With both teams riding hot streaks and a trip to the World Series in the line, this matchup should be one for the ages.
So about that Devin Still story.
That was a very classy move by the New England Patriots to go out and do that for him.
Absolutely. It was a classy move by a very classy franchise.
Yeah, you know, Robert Kraft, the owner, has always been known to do stuff like this to really show that he cares about the players. And this is just another example of him doing that again. Really beautiful. I really like when they do stuff like that.
Absolutely. You know, Devin Still has been hit with such a tough
part in his life, especially with his daughter, who's 4, being diagnosed with such a severe cancer. And, the fact that the Patriots went out of their way, especially their cheerleaders, to dress up in his jersey, it was heartwarming.
Very simple gesture, but it goes a long way. Thanks for watching Tech Tonight. I'm Andrew Roja.
And I'm Lexi Johnson. Tune in next week and make sure to find us on YouTube.